Sustainable advantage is the ultimate objective of strategic management and one of the most important determinants of long-term organizational success. While many organizations achieve temporary success through favorable market conditions, product launches, or short-term operational improvements, only a small number develop competitive positions that can be maintained over extended periods. Sustainable advantage explains why certain organizations consistently outperform competitors, generate superior returns, and create long-term enterprise value. Within the global MBA curriculum, sustainable advantage serves as the culmination of concepts explored throughout strategic management, competitive advantage, resource-based view, core competencies, innovation, strategic agility, and business model design. The topic examines how organizations create competitive positions that remain valuable despite evolving technologies, changing customer preferences, economic uncertainty, and competitive pressures. Leading MBA programs emphasize that modern managers must move beyond simply achieving competitive advantage. Instead, they must focus on developing capabilities that competitors cannot easily imitate, substitute, or erode. In today's rapidly changing business environment, sustainable advantage increasingly depends on innovation, learning, adaptability, and organizational capabilities rather than traditional sources such as scale or physical assets alone. Organizations that build sustainable advantages are better positioned to achieve enduring profitability, resilience, growth, and stakeholder value creation. 2. What is sustainable competitive advantage? A sustainable competitive advantage exists when an organization possesses capabilities, resources, or strategic positions that enable it to outperform competitors consistently over time and that competitors cannot easily replicate. Sustainable advantage produces superior profitability, strong market positions, long-term growth, customer loyalty, shareholder value creation. A sustainable advantage must satisfy two conditions. Value creation. The advantage must create meaningful value for customers and stakeholders. Durability. The advantage must remain difficult for competitors to imitate or substitute. The central challenge for strategic leaders is not creating advantage, but sustaining it over time. 3. Sustainable advantage versus temporary advantage. Many organizations achieve temporary advantages. Examples include new product launches, promotional campaigns, short-term cost reductions, market timing opportunities. However, temporary advantages often disappear as competitors respond. Temporary advantage. Sustainable advantage. Easily imitated. Difficult to imitate. Short-term impact. Long-term impact. Limited barriers. Strong barriers. Tactical focus. Strategic focus. Vulnerable to competition. Resilient to competition. Example: a temporary price discount may increase sales. A globally recognized brand, however, may create enduring customer loyalty and pricing power. Strategic management focuses on converting temporary advantages into sustainable ones. 4. Sources of sustainable advantage. Several sources contribute to long-term competitive superiority. Resource-based advantages. According to the resource-based view, RBV, sustainable advantages arise from unique organizational resources and capabilities. These may include intellectual property, brand reputation, proprietary technology, organizational culture, strategic relationships. Example: the Coca-Cola Company possesses one of the world's strongest brands, developed over more than a century. Such resources are difficult for competitors to replicate. Cost leadership. Organizations that consistently operate at lower costs than competitors may sustain competitive advantages. Sources include economies of scale, process efficiency, supply chain excellence, technology investments. Example: Walmart Incorporated leverages logistics, procurement, and scale to maintain cost advantages. Differentiation. Organizations can sustain advantages through unique value propositions. Sources include product quality, innovation, customer experience, service excellence, design. Example: Apple Incorporated differentiates through innovation, ecosystem integration, and premium customer experiences. 5. The VRIO framework and sustainability. One of the most important frameworks for evaluating sustainable advantage is the VRIO framework developed by J. Barney. A resource creates sustainable advantage when it is valuable, creates customer value, or improves performance. Rare. Possessed by relatively few competitors. Inimitable. Difficult or costly to copy. Organized. Supported by effective structures, systems, and leadership. Resources satisfying all four criteria are likely to generate sustainable competitive advantages. Example: Amazon.com, Inc. combines logistics capabilities, data assets, cloud infrastructure, and organizational expertise in ways that satisfy VRIO criteria. 6. Core competencies as sustainable advantages. Core competencies often serve as foundations for long-term success. Core competencies represent integrated organizational capabilities that create customer value support. Multiple businesses resist imitation. Example: Toyota Motor Corporation developed operational excellence through the Toyota Production System. This competency supports quality, leadership, cost, efficiency, continuous improvement. Core competencies frequently provide more durable advantages than individual products or technologies.
7. Innovation and sustainable advantage. Innovation plays a critical role in sustaining competitive positions. Organizations that continuously innovate can extend competitive advantages, enter new markets, create new revenue streams, respond to changing customer needs. Example: Microsoft Corporation continuously reinvents products, technologies, and business models to maintain competitiveness. Innovation prevents strategic stagnation and supports long-term growth. 8. Dynamic capabilities and long-term competitiveness. Traditional sources of advantage may erode over time. Dynamic capabilities theory suggests that organizations must continuously adapt their resources and competencies. Dynamic capabilities involve sensing, identifying opportunities and threats, seizing, capturing emerging opportunities, transforming, reconfiguring organizational capabilities. Example: Netflix Incorporated evolved from DVD rentals to streaming and content production through continuous transformation. Dynamic capabilities enable sustainable competitiveness in changing environments. 9. Strategic agility and sustainable advantage. Modern markets evolve rapidly. Organizations must therefore combine sustainability with adaptability. Strategic agility enables organizations to respond quickly to change, reallocate resources, effectively adapt business models, capture emerging opportunities. Example: Amazon.com, Inc. continuously expands into new industries while maintaining strong operational capabilities. Agility increasingly serves as a source of sustainable advantage itself. 10. Brand equity and customer loyalty. Strong brands create durable competitive advantages. Benefits include trust. Customers perceive lower risk. Loyalty. Repeat purchasing behavior. Premium pricing. Higher margins. Market influence. Greater bargaining power. Example: Nike Incorporated leverages powerful brand equity developed through decades of marketing, innovation, and customer engagement. Brand-based advantages often require years to build but can persist for decades. 11. Technology and data advantages. Digital transformation has created new sources of sustainable advantage. Modern advantages increasingly arise from data assets, customer and operational insights, artificial intelligence, decision-making and automation capabilities, platforms, network-based ecosystems, cloud infrastructure, scalable digital operations. Example: NVIDIA Corporation has established a strong position through advanced semiconductor expertise, AI technologies, and ecosystem development. Technology-driven advantages increasingly shape industry leadership. 12. Sustainability, ESG, and long-term advantage. Environmental, social, and governance, ESG, considerations have become increasingly important. Organizations that integrate sustainability principles may achieve advantages through reputation enhancement, risk reduction, customer trust, investor confidence, regulatory alignment. Example: Tesla Incorporated benefited from growing demand for sustainable transportation solutions. ESG capabilities increasingly contribute to long-term competitiveness. 13. Threats to sustainable advantage. Even strong competitive positions face risks. Technological disruption. New technologies may render existing advantages obsolete. Competitive imitation. Competitors may replicate successful practices. Regulatory change. New regulations may alter industry dynamics. Customer preference shifts. Changing expectations can reduce value propositions. Organizational complacency. Past success may discourage innovation and adaptation. Organizations must continuously renew competitive advantages to maintain relevance. 14. Building and protecting sustainable advantage. Strategic leaders can strengthen sustainability through several actions. Invest in innovation. Continuously develop new capabilities. Strengthen organizational culture. Support learning and adaptability. Protect intellectual property. Maintain technological leadership. Develop talent. Build human capital. Enhance customer relationships. Strengthen loyalty and trust. Build ecosystems. Create network-based advantages. Promote strategic agility. Adapt rapidly to change. These actions increase the durability of competitive positions. 15. Sustainable advantage and enterprise value creation. The ultimate objective of sustainable advantage is long-term enterprise value creation. Organizations with sustainable advantages are better able to generate superior returns, improve profitability, increase resilience, sustain growth, enhance stakeholder confidence, create shareholder wealth. The global MBA program emphasizes that sustainable advantage is not a static achievement but a dynamic capability. In an era of rapid change and disruption, organizations must continuously innovate, learn, adapt, and strengthen their unique resources and competencies to maintain competitive superiority and create enduring enterprise value. Key takeaways. 1. Sustainable competitive advantage enables organizations to outperform competitors consistently over time. 2. Sustainable advantages must create value and remain difficult to imitate. 3. Major sources include unique resources, cost leadership, differentiation, core competencies, and innovation. 4. The VRIO framework evaluates whether resources can generate sustainable advantages. 5. Core competencies often provide more durable advantages than individual products or technologies. 6. Innovation and dynamic capabilities help organizations renew competitive positions. 7. Strategic agility enables adaptation in rapidly changing environments. 8. Brand equity, customer loyalty, data assets, and digital capabilities increasingly drive sustainable advantage. 9. ESG and sustainability initiatives are becoming important sources of long-term competitiveness. 10. Sustainable enterprise value creation depends on continuously strengthening, protecting, and renewing competitive advantages in response to evolving market conditions.